what's going on, y'all? T-Bob here.
And Jake as well.
And you're about to watch a little OTB LSU.
We're going to give you all the latest, greatest between LSU football, baseball, women's basketball, softball, and everything in between.
Bottom line, if you want to talk Tigers, keep it locked, subscribe, like it, and we hope you enjoy the big news from LSU on the recruiting front yesterday as Star DL Dominick McKinley, an interior defensive lineman, it's exactly what LSU would want to add, has flipped from his Texas A&M commitment to the Tigers. So already this recruiting class that I've really started to appreciate the more I've kind of chewed over it and thought about it, especially because if you think about where LSU is in this current era of college football, I think we have enough. Though, look, you brought Brian Kelly in to maybe change this, so maybe he can do that. But I think we have a large enough sample size where we can say that I don't expect LSU to ever achieve the consistency of a Georgia or an Alabama or an Ohio State or even like a Michigan now, right? They deserve to be in that club. But you also still have more national championship potential than nearly anybody else in the country, and even really including those schools. I mean, you're the only one that can claim that your last three coaches have won national championships. And when you think about how they did it, a lot of times mixed in there is a good foundation. It's mainly built through a foundation of Louisiana. I don't want to say undervalued, but a foundation of Louisiana players, right? Solid Louisiana players. And that's exactly what this class is. Second most 4-stars in the entire country. All it was lacking with some of that 5-star power. Now you get Dominick McKinley. Word on the street is you might get Bussy as well. The class is probably up to 8 overall. That is a class that you can win with. That's a class you can build into the long term with. It's also positionally been recruited very well. So I think the McKinley news is big in terms of maybe satisfying the need or the hunger for a 5-star to be added to the class, but it's still, I think, the bigger story to me is still that I like the makeup of this recruiting class, and it's kind of how you're going to have to win going forward. You're not going to win on a lot of the big national recruits when you're having to go against the money or the allure of an Alabama or a Georgia. And so winning in Louisiana first and then finding ways to add to it around the edges, like with the McKinley and Bussy now. I know McKinley's Louisiana, but that's how you're going to win. LSU really, they are like the old the steppe people, like the Mongols or something, right? Some horse archers or even the Dothraki in Game of Thrones, where a lot of time there's infighting, maybe a lack of leadership. There's just various elements that keep him from reaching their full strength. But every now and then, all the planets align. A warlord arrives that can harness the full power, and you go on a run that's nearly unprecedented, and it's ended in a national championship 3 times, right? So, for Brian Kelly, it's again, I don't think you'll ever be the year in, year out dominant power that Georgia, Alabama are, but you can set yourself up through classes like this one to catch that lightning in a bottle at a certain point. And again, that's one of the disappointing parts about this defense this year is with Jaden Daniels, you had that lightning in a bottle, and unfortunately you kind of wasted it. And that's the other crazy part about yesterday. And I didn't want to say this because it's so easy for this to be misconstrued as somehow saying something negative about Nuss. But Nuss was awesome. But it did make you also appreciate how unbelievable Jaden Daniels was this year. Wow, Jake, what incredible takes.
I mean, those guys, they're just the best.
I think so. And if you think so, again, hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we post every single day here on OTB LSU.